You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that player can make an impact on your roster.
The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. Kicks it to Baines. The 15-footer. Green with the block. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Curry passes to Rush. Blake with it to the left wing. Pulls it up. Detroit, no good that time either. And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard. Having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Green. Spates comes in for James Michael McAdoo. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Detroit with a change here too. Brown's checked in. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. Barbosa dishes to Varejao. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Livingston. On its way from Barbosa for 2. Rebound, Detroit. And the call is Shawn Livingston. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Bullock. He's covered by Thompson. Brown outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal.
And Detroit with a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
Well, Greg, as you just said, the Pistons had a ton of back-to-back games. 44 were part of their back-to-backs, over half their schedule. Clark, they went 15-29 in those games.
And that's part of the reason why the NBA wanted to examine the schedule. I mean, it was a tough year for the Pistons. It's hard to get any momentum when you're playing that many back-to-backs.
And Green gets it to go.
And another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Brown against Thompson. Brown outside. There's the dish to Bullock. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we all know how loud NBA arenas can get. I mean, last season there were some accusations thrown around that it wasn't all organic. I mean, some players felt as if some of the NBA crowd noise was artificial.
Some heavy accusations about artificial noise being pumped in last year. We've seen the issue in the NFL, talked about now in the NBA. Seeing it in other sports, there's a case that maybe the NBA's got to deal with this.
No, there's no doubt about it. I know some stadiums, it might feel like there is extra noise being pumped in. And listen, there are a lot of fan bases that we have are just flat out loud. I mean, it can be electric. But having said that, I don't think we want to have the artificial noise being pumped in. I think it does the game a disservice.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Bullock, good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
It's Curry outside. Green kicks to Curry. Shoots over Brown, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And here's the fast break. Here's Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. McAdoo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Open shot, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Brown against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Good chance here for Barnes. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Thompson for the triple. The shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it. And here is Brown. Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They host the 76ers after this game, and that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. And the basket good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Inside, it's stolen by Green. Here we go, one-on-one. Thompson for 3, but they recover it. He dishes it to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Green missing. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Brown kicks to Baines. Anthony against Barnes. Now the feed to Bullock. Stolen by Thompson.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And Detroit has possession. Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Bank shot. No good.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Now here's Brown. He feeds it to Bullock. Looking to end the run. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Curry. At the elbow, Green. Brown against Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line. No good on that one.
Look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And the NBA's TV deal paying about 3 times as much per year as the previous deal.
And it's changing the math as far as the salary cap and contract negotiations go. For the fans out there, don't get sticker shock. The players expect to share in these revenues.
Blake passes to Baines. It's Brown with the drive and stolen by McAdoo. 3-on-3. Here's Rush. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I'm putting you in.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bullock's checked in.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here.
Detroit's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The first free throw is good. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Verejao. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Shawn Livingston.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by AC Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
The Pistons shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Blake with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Tries from 10. Green with the block. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
Has to feel good in the final game of this season series as they've been able to earn a tiebreaker here, finishing the year with a winning record of 2-1 against the Pistons.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Tolliver. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Curry, again, Golden State.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Blake. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bullock. Johnson in the corner. Uncovered. That one off the back iron and out. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Blake with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Blake misses.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
Here's Johnson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of
I'm going to let it slide.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. There was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. You know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight.